Hello my loves, welcome back. Today we're going to take a quick 5 minutes to work and release the inner thighs. So if you're looking to improve butterfly pose, pigeon pose, or perhaps something like frog, then this is the class for you. So have a block nearby, place it to one side, and we'll come onto our backs. So as you come onto your back, have the knees bent and the feet on the floor. Take the feet nice and wide here and just take a little windshield wiper, let the knees sway from side to side. Now you may already know that you have one hip that's a little bit tighter than the other, so just notice how that's feeling today. And back into center here. And then draw the soles of the feet together, let the knees open out one to each side. So taking reclined butterfly pose here, we're taking this as our first scan here. So just notice where the pelvis connects to the floor. Notice where the feet connect to each other. Do you feel the soles of the feet fully connected here? And then think about the space between the outer thighs, the legs, and the floor. Does one feel a little more closely to the floor than the other? Does one feel just like it's holding some tension in the hip? What differences can you feel for you here? Help the legs back up. Draw the feet apart here and grab a hold of your block. Now take your block either on its narrow or preferably its medium width. So maybe that's about 6 inches, and place it between the inner thighs and the knees. Now I want you to think about that block in between the thighs and squeeze the block. Squeeze it super tight, like you were trying to close the legs together here. Squeeze it super tight. Now the temptation to release this is just going to be to let it go. That's not what we're after. So what I want you to do is very slowly, from maybe like a count of 5 or 8, release that tension. Slowly let it go, let it melt. Just let it slowly release. As you relax the legs slowly, notice if one leg releases kind of more fluidly or more smoothly than the other. Is one kind of melting and one's jumping its release? Just notice. When you release fully, take a breath. And again, squeeze the block. Squeeze it nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then, very slowly, releasing. Slow. Noticing that you're really not moving that much at all, but slowly releasing. As you release the tension, take a pause, take a breath. And then one more time. Squeeze the block super tight. Squeeze. And then slowly, releasing that tension slowly. Resist the temptation to move fast. Slow everything down. As you release fully this time, remove the block. Let the soles of the feet come in and the knees open out, one to each side. Taking again your Baddha Konasana. And just notice, do you feel like you have more openness through the inner thighs? Do you feel the connection of the feet to one another, and is that different? Do the legs feel closer to the floor now compared to the previous variation of this pose? Help the legs back up. Draw the knees in. Roll to one side and then push yourself up and away. So I hope that you found that this was useful, a quick release for the inner thighs. Maybe you go on to your practice and explore poses like pigeon, butterfly, tree pose, goddess, any poses where you need the external value of the knees opening away from the midline of the body. Enjoy your practice, being balanced, body, mind, heart and breath as one. Namaste.